Yes, but you should see in them their specialty and virtue. Not because you're blind to the ugliness of what they're doing. It's just that seeing their ugliness isn't going to fix anything. You make their problem or them as a problem, you make them worse. Because all of you have felt when you made a mistake even and you're embarrassed and you try to hide it. And then somebody points it out. How do you feel? Why do you feel embarrassed? Because everyone's going to come to know I'm not as perfect as I show everybody. Okay. So is it bad that you made the mistake, or is it good that you made the mistake and you could shatter this illusion you have about yourself, pretending you don't make mistakes and you don't have flaws? Which one's a more honest representation of you? People make mistakes. That's not new. What would be new is if you could forgive them for them, for those mistakes. What's the Christian Bible say? If you're a good Christian, forgive them their trespasses. Isn't that what a good Christian's supposed to do? Believe it or not, it's what a good Hindu, Sikh, and Muslim is also supposed to do. Start living the values of your own beliefs, whatever the beliefs are. Right? Stop judging, stop hating, stop ostracizing, stop disliking, stop judging, stop pushing away, stop diminishing, because you're making your world worse and you're energizing the karma to attract that back into your life as a return for all of this disliking you're doing. You want to not have that karma? Then you should see virtues and specialties in people. Hands up if this makes abundant sense and wisdom to you. So then the problem isn't that there are negative people on this planet. The problem is you can't stop yourself from being affected and thereby disliking or hating them for their negative moments. As if you're walking on this planet never having been negative. Never had a bad day. Never, your weaknesses never came out, even though unintentionally. You never caused sorrow, loss, inconvenience, or misfortune for others. Really. Put up your hands if that is so. You've never done that to anyone in your lifetime. So if you know you've done this, you need to put a stop to the negativity so that you don't keep perpetuating more. That means you don't get to think or feel negative about other people's negative. Otherwise, it just fuels it and it continues to proliferate, perpetuate. That's the part nobody pays notice of. They just judge and take energy from it and then diminish the person even more. Maybe you could conclude then that we don't live in a very forgiving society. Well, if you would like it to change, then it has to start with who's the change got to start with? So start living that way, and then we should see a transformation in your consciousness, in your thoughts, feelings, words, decisions, behavior. It would become more and more virtuous and bring more and more benefit to people instead of being around your indulging your own little benefit that you get from whatever it is you're doing. You got to grow as a person. And what makes you grow? Giving. Giving your time, your thoughts, your feelings, your energy, your virtues. You sow them in your actions, and that gives to people. Try it. Try it this week. Just decide you're going to be giving. And you're not going to react to anything that anyone does or the negativity they send you or intend for you. You're just going to be a detached or Om Shanti, whatever, and just continue giving. Good feelings, good vibrations, good thoughts and wishes for them. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens to your week if you do that this week. Okay? Om Shanti. Good night.